Well, good evening, Brady and Angela. Well, the city of Sioux Falls says this $21 million parking ramp going up in downtown will move ahead as a standalone project. But the city is not ruling out the possibility of a private mixed-use project at this very site should the right offer come along. Meanwhile, City Council member Teresa Staley says the Village on the River project was doomed from the beginning. She's stopping short of saying, "I told you so," but Teresa Staley had problems with how the city signed off on the Village on the River project from the get-go.
I hate to be vindicated in this instance, but I will say that I have been trying to alert the public.
Staley says the city failed to properly vet the investors behind the Village on the River project, while approving what she calls an overpriced parking ramp.
This was just ramrodded through. They just had this idea, public-private partnership. It was go.
Staley says the burden of paying for the $21 million parking ramp now falls solely on city residents, since there will be no private revenue coming in to offset the costs.
The worst-case scenario is rates go up for the parking users and the second penny's used. That's the worst case.
Staley says she would like to see some type of private development go on top of this parking ramp, so long as the city does its due diligence in finding the right investors.
At the end of the day, we got to make sure that we're protecting the taxpayers. So whatever it takes.
Now, Staley says if other private developers do come forward, each step of the approval process must be made open to the public. Now, we reached out to other members of the City Council for comment, but they referred our questions to the Sioux Falls City Attorney. Reporting live from downtown Sioux Falls, I'm Perry Groten, KELOLAND News.
Thanks, Perry. Well, this is likely going to affect downtown businesses. Your Money Matters reporter Sammy Bieland is looking at that part of the story and joins us from our newsroom.
Well, for businesses right next to the future parking garage, this is a surprising twist. We talked with 605 Running Company today. The store on Phillips Avenue shares a backyard with the Village on the River Group project. 605 manager Benson told us this change in plans is also changing their feelings for the project.
Yes, that was the excitement of it, having everything down here. That was the excitement and everything.
We'll have more on how this change could impact the businesses next door on Your Money Matters at 10.
Thanks, Sammy. Now, this is a long and complicated story. KELOLAND News has been following it from the start, and we put together an interactive timeline on KELOLAND.com. You can find links for all of our coverage.